All right, all right. I'm sorry you got to see this tonight. It's only for a few minutes, but look at how nice it matches. I mean, it couldn't get any better for this shirt. This shirt was meant for this night. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. Giordano's UFO Network welcomes you to a new Trumperica. That's right, everybody. Welcome to Numerica Trumperica for at least 4 more years. If he makes it in alive and they don't kill him, will we get him for a little sickum? Do we have a bigger wall? Will Trump take a pity and a fall? Oh no, he's not Biden. Oh no, he's not Harris. Trump won fair and square. Wink in the eye, there's something in the air. Trump wins. Sorry, I just thought of that, and I just thought of it. I mean, brilliant. You know what I mean? Hey. Whoa, we caught him. If you knock, remember the Kung Fu, if you snatch the pebble, if the UFO alien, stupid, it's an alien, it isn't a UFO. There we go. A UFO, an alien in a UFO falls, and you may leave the universe. Will it fall? What was that? Will it? Did you hear it? Uh-oh. Oh, we need to complete the outfit, I was being told. All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. It is a new Trumperica era. We have done it. We have not finished yet, but it has started. Now, I'm afraid I'm a little bit scared, as they say, that this guy, Trumpicana, ain't gonna make it into the White House. Trumpicana. I mean, do they just come out of the air and hit me in the peripheral? What is that gland? The peripheral gland? Pixel gland? No. The phalange? No. The phalange? What is that? Polaris? What's the name of that thing? Holy, Mr. Sunshine. That's really good. You know, that's funny. And I appreciate it. And thank you for putting up with me. I don't know, but I like Mr. Sunshine because one of the few people that I've ever met who told me what I needed to hear. Now, I hope, because we had a little bit of a go back and forth in the emails, and I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed because maybe I could do better with the funds that come my way. And it's true. I wish I could do a little bit better. Now, there's no reason to get into any why. What's this about? No, nothing mean, nothing bad, nothing at all. It's absolutely one of the greatest emails I've ever received from a fan or somebody who watched. Sometimes I need to hear things. And people are scared. Even if you're friends with people, family, people are scared to say what's on their mind. Totally. And I don't know if you felt that, Mr. Sunshine, but I was very specific to let you know I wasn't mad, but I didn't tell you that I was happy that you brought that up, because that happiness didn't come till after I thought of everything for the third time. And I said, you know what? I'm afraid he's right. And you were right. You're right. Don't cry wolf if you ain't starving, and don't build a house that you already have. A lot of lessons are learned in this life, and sometimes they have to be rehashed and brought back up. And I appreciate the incentive, Mr. Sunshine. And now I won't starve. But thank you very much. That is a healthy dose of a support there. About, what is that, $148 or something? Yeah, thank you very much. And I wanted to let everybody know, I'm glad you're here. And even if you didn't post that or give me that, I was going to say it anyway. But you just did it before I had a chance to even think about doing it. Thank you for hanging out and supporting the show. And I really meant what I said. 100%. I appreciate it. David Wilcox, not Wilcox, has kicked me in the ass a few times. I appreciate that. There's this thing, some relationships, you know, people can say stuff and it's the way they say it. You don't have to be a dick like me. Don't have to be like me. Don't be like me. I have a lot of problems the way I word things, and people take them the wrong way and they sound terrible coming out of my mouth. I know what I sound like for the last 20 years. I've been trying to really work on it, and it's not easy to change the essence of who you are to make people happy, because when I speak, I sound condescending a lot of the times, and I don't mean to be. Anyway, thank you very much, David Wilcox, not Wilcox, for everything you do. Paula Faust, as well, a truth teller. I appreciate you. Lou Elizondo is also a truth teller. Thank you. Alfie Joe Bob for sure. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Hippolito Machado. This president is going to run us down to our graves. Well, we all die eventually, but welcome to the show. Thor Panku, appreciate your honesty. I do. Thank you for being here. Kelly Lewis, everybody here is a truth teller. I love you guys. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for being here. The EW is right there. Moonlicht as well has spoken up, told me things. Hey, you know, shape up or get the fuck out of ufology, he told me once. No, he didn't. You know what? It feels like I could use this once in a while. Thank you very much, Moonlicht. Cabalion, you're a little new, but I sense a lot of truth telling coming my way from you eventually. Welcome to the show. We should have a show like that. Tell Rich what you really think about him. No, never do that. Section 47. You're a very to yourself. So there hasn't been that type of, but welcome to the show and the support. Absolutely. And everybody else coming in. Mike from Denmark. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Carl Wales is here. Welcome to the show as well. Tony, biggest truth teller. Dude, you said something so funny on RSA in the comment section. I can't remember what it was, but I think I commented back that was brilliant. I don't know. But you said something that was just so funny to me. Thank you for that. You have that humor that I get. Dark, very truthful, very painful humor from Tony. Tony tells you like it is, but he doesn't mean to hurt you all the time. FAP. Yeah, no, FAP's always been right there on the level. When need be, not all the time. Pick your places, at least lately. Hey, the pituitary. Oh my God, I couldn't remember what that friggin' thing. I kept thinking pig skin or something. Pituitary gland. Thank you, Gyro. Jeez, man. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. I heard a couple of dings. I'm going to see what those were. Let's see if I can pull it up. Auto scroll is enabled. Your messages will automatically scroll. I understand that. But that's, Oh, hold on. Here we go. I forgot. You just go on YouTube. Wow, look at this. Moonlicht, a member for 19 months. And you said, breathe in the disclosure, exhale the savings. Thank you for being a member for how long? Well, it's longer than 19 months, but thank you very much. And Kelly Lewis for 14 months is a member for 14. Thank you for your Truthology for Ufology. And also JH. He said, Hey, let me see if I could find these. So glad we don't have a first lady named Doug. It's almost like having every Diddy party suspect endorse her was, oh my God, that's so funny. I had a Diddy joke, and now I forgot it. JH, thank you for the super chat. That was a super chat for $5. Hey, man, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a Trump happy day, I guess, for some of us. I don't feel bad at all. No, I am going to rub it in every chance I get. I love it. I can't scroll. Oh, there we go. Whoa. So hold on. Here's Mr. Sunshine. This is so weird. On my side, the studio side, I don't see anything in color. I'm looking for, oh, here they are. They didn't come up that way. Look, here's how they were showing up. Watch, here's one. Look at this. Tony's purple crying face. Why this? Why not just show it like this one? Now, here we go. Look at this. Back to you. And it looks normal. You know? Look at this one. Hey, Metalhead, how are you? Welcome to the show. Yo, everyone. Red face, heart-shaped face, red face. Now watch. Oh, this one works very well. You know who I didn't see? Jeanette. Yeah, I think Jeanette's done. No more. Hey, Scott Brown is here. Hey, man. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about what you posted on X tonight. Thank you for reminding me. I wouldn't have forgot, but I want to do that very, very quickly. Hey, Frightened. Welcome to the show. Great name, by the way. Hey, Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian. You got my email? Okay. Galvin Ho. How you doing? Love the name. Always have. You're easy to find. Here we go. Mr. Sunshine. Thank you again. That comes out to about 146. Damn. You are a very generous person. Thank you very much again. Welcome to the show. There's Jay's. See, now here we go from JH. So glad we don't have a first lady. Did you know, Doug, they were trying to portray him as the new role model for men. He had, and I'll only say it once, the smile of a file. You fill in the P word in there. He had the smile of a file. Scared the shit out of me looking at that creep. You know the movie Smile? That creepy ass, I'm coming to get you. Don't take a shower because I'm coming to get you. Smile. JH, thank you for being a huge supporter as well. Thank you. Who else did I want to show here? I don't see anything. I'm sure I'll go to the main board here in a second. See, these are the ones. Ben the Yorkshire Gufonian has probably re-upped, right? Look how it shows it. I'm waiting. Here, look at that. I mean, that's weird. It's not green now. The Yorkshire Gufonian celebrates 25 months of membership. I say, tell me the truth, no matter how bad it is. I'll respect you more. Yeah, Richie, yeah, got email. Had no chance to. No, that's okay. Dude, I just wanted to make sure because I thought I wrote you back before about the moon stuff, which we'll probably do tomorrow. Because there was an election day. It was like, the day after and Trump wins. It's like, crazy day. So, and Jeff Willis will be on next Wednesday. We talked. He usually comes on the second Tuesday or Wednesday of the month, but he'll be on next week. His choice, by the way. His choice. Inside joke. Welcome, everybody. It is a new 4 years, and we're going to talk just briefly. I don't really think I need to say I told you so because I didn't think so. I didn't think he was going to win. And if he did win, I didn't think he'll get in the House. I still feel Alex Jones said it. I did an RSA show today at noon. And Alex Jones, I couldn't believe it, was saying the same thing as far other people were too. We just got to keep him alive. Pretty effing scary. When have you ever heard, we need to keep our president alive to get him in the White House? We just got 60, how many days? 30, 40? I don't know. November 6th? Hey, Albie. Hey, wait a second. What just happened? All right, I'm going to go look for the other ones. But Albie Wilson just dropped $5 super duper chat. Hey, thank you very much. And those right there that don't have an emoji or a comment, those are pure messages of love and well wishes to GUFON. That's the support of all. So you don't have to say anything. I know what it means. Capiche? Thank you, Albie. Albie Wilson. You know, Wilson Avenue, I grew up, I lived my first 10 and a half years on Wilson Avenue. You have to go slow. It's the way they designed it. I can feel the nutrients just inside my body going whoop, 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 sticking to cells, sticking to protein. Thank you, Albie Wilson. All right. Woo! I think my eyeballs turned white. Can we do this now? Hey, he has hair. There we go. Now, how do you like that, Apple? Now I'm an old Floridian with my white cap. Oh, gosh, it's reflecting light. Yeah, this isn't good, is it? It's reflecting the light. It's so, well, it is a reflective cap for outdoors and shit, like for riding your bike. God, it seems like this shoulder is not fitting right. Come on. Oh, here it is. Wait, do I have the buttons? Oh, no, they're not aligned. What is going on right here? There's something wrong. There's, oh, I don't know. All right. Whoa, Andy Cowley throwing down $5. That's a five quid, £5 super duper super dono from AC, who's been around for a long time, a few 3 years, eh? Yeah. Thank you very much for being a continuing supporter and a watcher. I appreciate that. Thank you. Andy Cowley, everybody. Jesse Ventura for president? No. Do you know he doesn't like Trump anymore, right? Something happened. Alfie Joe Bob. Hey, thank you again. Didn't you just get a membership re-up? Thank you very much. $5 super dono. It's pure love. See? That's what it means. I don't know where the hell everything is backwards. Left is right, right is left, up is down, down is in. Huh? I like the Trump hat better. But I don't want to rub it in every, the loser's face. Alfie Joe Bob, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Let me double check. I meant to see if I missed anybody. I don't like missing supers. I feel it's not right. Oh my God, where? Oh. I always feel like I'm lost when I go into the YouTube is not really the most user-friendly thing on the planet. All right, here we go. What am I doing? Oh, right. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Supers. Alfie Joe Bob, Andy Cowley, Albie Wilson did 2 for $5. 2. Mr. Sunshine. Wow. And that's it. So it started with Mr. Sunshine. Let me see if anything came in on the PayPal Cash App. Usually I get 1. Oh, nope. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And here we go. All right, let's get the show on the... He won. But I'm scared. I am. I really don't like where we're going. This country has tried to take him out. Well, I say this country. Let me backtrack. A couple of people tried to kill him. I mean, tried taking him out. I'm not really feeling confident that he's going to make it. No, I really am scared. Honestly, there's something in... Do you remember, and I know some of you will, most of you will, maybe all of you, Nostradamus's prediction around this time? It was actually supposed to be around the year 2000. But when the end of the world was supposed to start, because the next president was somebody that we all looked up to and admired, was like a TV host, game show host, wealthy guy. Everybody did love Donald Trump at one time. And then the prediction was, did the old switcheroo, turned evil. And then, what is that called? What were they calling him? I know it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. But he was supposed to be the Antichrist. Trump is supposed to be the Antichrist. So if Nostradamus made this prediction, I'll tell you why it did come true. What Nostradamus saw in his quotrons, whatever they call it, quatrans, whatever he did, he saw all of the mainstream media and social media calling Trump a Nazi, a racist. That's what he saw. He captured the energy of the fake news. There was so much talk about Trump being a Russian spy, a Nazi, a misogynist, a racist, every negative thing. It's no wonder the energy traveled back to Nostradamus's, 1600? That's why he picked it up. I think that is a brilliant reason why it came true. But it didn't, because Trump isn't. And he won't, well, we don't know. You never know. In 2 years, he may pull the trigger. We don't know. We don't. You never know. Pull the trigger. But that's what Nostradamus saw. I love that I thought of that all on my own. Yeah. He got a legitimate reading of the future because of the power of the energy that social media produced during this time over the last couple of years. It's amazing to me that energy traveled, and that's how major it is. 9/11. It was predicted, but it was after the fact. Why is everything after the fact? If we would have figured that out a day sooner, who knew? Well, you didn't, and you did. You read it, but you didn't understand it because it's all globbity glook. And then once it happens, then it makes sense. Did you ever see that movie with Nicolas Cage, where his daughter goes to school and they have a 50-year capsule anniversary where the kids from 50 years ago put in the things that they were interested in to the little time capsule. And then 50 years later, the school kids would open it up and see what they were doing 50 years ago. And this one girl, Nicolas Cage's daughter, got a piece of paper with all these numbers. And it was from this girl who was supposedly really weird. in a psychic sense too. And she kept seeing these numbers and she wrote them all down. And what all the numbers were all the catastrophes that were happening in order that they happened in to the end of the earth. And his daughter was chosen with another kid and many other children to go to another planet to repopulate because Earth was getting hit with some sort of quasar or something. It just obliterated the surface of the Earth. Everybody vaporized. But it was a really interesting movie. What was that movie? Knowing. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, knowing. Yeah, be careful who you worship. The old Buddha. He predicts the plane crash in that. Shut off. Of course he did. The writer actually knew it. The writer of the movie put that in the script. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Good call. But anyway, I love how they always find out what happened after the fact. Oh, yeah, he was right. If we only knew how to read the quotrons. All right, quatrons. Who the hell gives a shit? Hey, Anjali posted something on X today. I thought, she's a friend, so I wanted to read what she wrote on Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter. Anjali's good people, guys. One of the nicest people I know. So she was just saying, hey, please, no matter the and this comes from me too, no matter the political affiliation, identity you may grasp so tightly, we fragile human beings are all in this tiny ecosystem together. We all chose this incarnation with service-driven purpose. Ask yourself, why are you here now at this particular turn in human history? We are all one. We, are all connected. And let me show you what she's showing us here. This is a geometry that is everywhere in the universe. Well, I forget what it's called, but isn't this true? Right? That this kind of thing that we're looking at here, that's all over the universe, isn't it? I forget what it's called, but nice post. And we should all, and I know a lot of you may not even know who Rodney King is, but we should all just get along. Why can't we all just get along? He was beaten up in 1990s LA riots, horribly beaten by the police. Yeah, changed a lot of laws because of him. He was caught on video. Then he sued, got $1 million or something like that, and then OD'd, right? Yeah. Sad. Rodney King was a terrible criminal. He was the George Floyd of the day. He was the original George Floyd. But Rodney King did something better, said something better than, I can't breathe. He said, can't we all just get along? Poor guy. That must have hurt. Remember him all busted up on TV? That was awful. Awful. How many blows did he get? 50, 60, 46? $1 million for each blow, I think it was, right? He had a good lawyer. Yeah. Kramer's lawyer. Remember Kramer's lawyer? What was that lawyer's name on Seinfeld? Jackie Childs. Yeah, Jackie Childs. All right, let's get to work here on so Elizondo. Excuse me. I know Lou's here. I can't help what they write, bro. Oh shoot. I was going to show you this. But I'm not. I'm just going to talk about it because it comes from somebody's show that, quite frankly, I'm not going to advertise for. So on this podcast, they said they showed Lou Elizondo, and we talked about this video. I just couldn't find the one that I had. Lou Elizondo makes a claim that he talked with pilots about the Romania 2022 UFO, claiming the pilots confirmed that's what they saw and continued to see. And they're saying he's lying about that conversation as well. And we're all coming to find out. And I'm going to go to Scott Brown and what he posted. We're coming to find out Elizondo lied about a lot of stuff. And people are just not putting up with it. I have never seen people turn on anybody in a long time. This is very good for ufology that they are pointing this out. Very good. I'm proud of everybody. Hey, where is it, man? Oh, there it is. I'm like, all right, I already started. All right, where are you? Is this it? I already have it up, I think. I don't want to double dose on myself. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Let's get rid of that. Boop. This? No, that's that was last night. We don't need that. All right, I'm just gonna always something. Always something. This is weird. I don't know where it went. I just had it. I was just looking at it, got it ready. Now I don't know where it went. This is bizarre. My screen flashed really quick like, and that video I was going to play is now gone. All right, I'm coming back around. Here we go again. There we go. All right, we're going to do this. Scott Brown posted this. Let me just show you. This is just one of many, many, many people on X and there and about posting things like this. I know there's a lot of fans out there, but after watching this guy do dozens of UFO podcasts / news shows, have his own UFO TV show, make rounds in the UFO lecture circuit, and write a UFO book, the conclusion is he's completely full of shit. And we have played probably over 1,000 times the video or audio and video where Lou says, I'm not a UFO guy. I never was. I never will be. And I never wanted to be, he says. I'm not a UFO guy. Never was, never wanted to be. Something like that. 50 cents a copy. Yeah. That's for the audio. Yeah. It's bad. And I appreciate Scott Brown putting this out there. Just every little bit helps. Every little bit. Every little bit. There's not enough. And earlier today, I talked about the entitlement of people. And I played a video or two of showing people that are entitled. I'm just going to show you one video while I get another one ready that I have to show you. This is just people who think they're allowed to just do what they want to other people's property. That's all this is. Until I get the other video.
Disrespectful.
Look what she's doing. She's on my property, taking my flag.
I'm not.
This is my truck. Get away from my truck. Get away from my truck.
Look at her.
Crazy lady.
Uh-oh,
Please.
Don't say crazy.
What are you doing right now?
You're a fucking ass.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the inclusion of the The left. Yeah, hey, we want to include everybody in our misery.
Right now. Here's your license plate. Lady, please get away from my vehicle. I have to go to work. I'm going to go get the cops involved. Get away from my vehicle.
Look at her. She can't understand why.
You cut me off.
What gives you the right to
free? This is America, and this is a free country. Get away from my vehicle, or I'm going to press charges on you. Get away from my vehicle right now and get on the road.
Disrespectful.
Look what she's doing.
You know, it's unreal, right? Isn't it weird? Hey, where do people grow up in America? Now, this lady's 60-ish. Where do you grow up thinking you can do this and get away with it? Lucky he's a nice guy. Now, I don't know anybody that would get physical with a woman like that. But if she's willing to get maced, you know, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. The entitlement is unbelievable. Now, this is really interesting, and I'm just going to show this because I said I'm going to rub it in a little. I'm going to rub it in because it's fun, and I've waited 4 years. You know what's terrible? You want to know what's bad? Trump was doing so well, and then they threw the COVID scam on us all, right? They tried to ruin him and his legacy, how good he was doing. Let's just imagine that never happened. And he now would be getting out of the 8 years, 2 terms of office. But imagine where we might have been. See, that's the problem with this far left thinking. There's more money for these people, the rich, the politicians, the government people, in having a shitty America than a good one. Does that make sense? Because when the people make good money, the economy does very well, but the government makes less. I don't understand. Why can't we all just get rich together? Because there's dirty deals done dirt cheap. Cheap labor, cheap products, China cheap. Capiche? Well, I'm glad those people in the pipeline are going to get those jobs back. And I'm glad the border is going to be shut. And I'm glad that we're going to there's a plan to fix the economy. Now, I don't know if it's a bad long-term for a short-term fix, or do we go with the long-term and wait 2 to 3 years for things to turn around? But when they turn around, they'll be good for a long time. I want it to do that. I want the long-term effect. I don't want a quick fix. There is no quick fix. Allegedly, we're stuck with inflation and the prices are going to keep going up. This is what I heard. And there's nothing Trump can do about it. He may try to do other things like tax the shit out of China and all those people for products. I don't know how it works. But allegedly, there's a back way to do it. And it just doesn't sound morally good. I think it'll create hostility. But the other countries have been getting away with it for 50 years. But when I talk to people, the older people, like people my age and older, 50 and older, maybe 45-ish, but usually it's older people, they all say, we are the world's police. Yeah, we used to be when we used to have the largest military. Now we don't. When we used to have the power and the threat, which we don't do very well and haven't, because look who was president. So the fact that Trump was in there made everybody nervous because they all had these deals going on with China and Russia, dirty deeds done dirt cheap, because that's the Biden way. Biden is a criminal, in my opinion. Of course he is. They all are to a degree. But we asked for a non-Trump politician as president. All we need is a businessman. Donald Trump comes in, kicks ass. Oh, no, it's too good. Just too good. Can't have it too good. If it's too good, then the people get, relaxed. They enjoy life. We don't want them enjoying life. We want them to want us. See, that's the whole thing. They want you to rely on the government. They want you to need them. Why do you think they're going to the red states and trying to turn them blue? They're trying to take the whole country down. Nah, I don't know if that's true, but it sounds good. All right, here we go. Here is one of the favorite videos of the day. And I know some of you feel the same as I do. God bless Numerica.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
What in the Alice
From your mom's vagine
is going on right now? All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody.
Oh my God! Is that Alien Girl? That's Amy. She colored her hair? Wow. She looks different.
You live in one of the states that it was, close. Or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Senate race. It's not going to happen. Republican Kevin
Go.
will be returning to the Senate.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
I'm just done with you. Oh, I can't even do it. I just can't. I just can't. I don't have it in me. Oh, I wanted to.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. But you don't understand how scared of this man I am.
If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be happy and
yay!
Everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. We're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
Why? Does Trump turn into the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and tower in the cities, just marshmallowing people to death and delicious whatever? Cream filling? Surprise? Is that what you're scared of? What are they afraid of? What are they going to do? What's he going to do? Hello? All I did was say hello. They're just dying all around me. So Trump walks into a building and half the people in there are Democrats. What do they just drop dead when they see him? They say, oh. Yeah, I do. Oh. It's Donald. Oh. Ah, I love seeing this part. This is my favorite part.
How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it means for us as a people.
Number one, baby.
To know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this country. It's so terrifying. It's so terrifying. How the fuck are we back in this same situation again?
By the way, look at the average age of the people complaining. No life experience.
Who the fuck is voting for him? Genuinely. Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how
Look at
shitty
Amy.
your life gets under his policies.
Wow. F you. Say it.
Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Wow. What a great representation. Just basking in it. Fuck you. Yeah. Oh. Fuck you. Oh, thank you. Fuck you. Oh my goodness. This feels so enlightening. Oh, thank you. I feel so refreshed. I feel by the time I hit 60, I don't know, when Trump leaves, I'll be 60. 61. No, I'll be 60. 60. All right. Make I don't know. I don't know. I'm reading this thing, and I don't know why I have it here. This is your Dear MAGA. This is from Jeremy from Alien Scientist. This is your opportunity to teach the other half of the country that everything their media told them was a lie. This is our chance to break the trance and expose the mainstream media once and for all. They tricked so many people into thinking Kamala was going to win. Wow, Jeremy really turning it up, turning up the heat. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's mad. That's why Anjali posted, don't get mad. Don't get mad. We are all in this together. Hey, we had to put up with you know what the last 4 years. The worst presidency we've ever seen. Ever. In my life, the worst thing I've ever seen. Knew it before it even everybody knew it. All right, let's get to UFOs. So Mick West is being called a liar again. Fat Mord from the I Ain't Got Anything Good Trouble show to say. He says you have to wonder why Mick West continues to lie to the public. And this comes from a guy who doesn't skywatch, who has no idea how to, what to, and where to. Anything that has to do with what Mick West is talking about. Mick West understands cameras. Mick West understands a lot of cameras. Mick West understands the features of the cameras, the special oddities of certain different cameras, from government to drone to consumer to spy. Mick West knows his shit when it comes to cameras and other things that Fat Mord wouldn't know the fucking time of day if there's it. And he says, this seems to be a feature of Mick's game, not a bug. Here, let me show you what he's talking about. I don't understand why they go after the good people for no reason. It doesn't make sense. It really does make sense when you look at it. They love Lou Elizondo so much. They love everything that side of ufology is offering. This guy's dangerous. Fat Mord. I'm serious. I'm not joking. He's dangerous to ufology. Very. I know you guys don't believe me.
It's the same way that
there's nothing I can do to convince you. You're going to have to turn up the volume. It seems Fat Mord doesn't know how to work the volume.
the same way that this flashlight here, when I point it at the camera and turn it on, you get a big glare that obscures it. And when there's something in front of that glare, like the front window of the camera, and that rotates, then that changes the orientation of the glare. The same way that this.
Okay, so what does it say here? The top United States government IR expert. The object in the video is definitely maneuvering. No, the blooming effect would not explain this rotation, as Mick West is saying. Glare is not a basic artifact of infrared systems. Why did Mick lie? Oh. Glare is not a basic artifact of infrared camera. You know, holy shit. I don't know. Got a good point. See, this is one thing I don't know is infrared cameras. I don't know if they work with glare the way Mick is talking about it. Shit, so I don't know. I have no idea. Does anybody know? Huh? Oh, yeah, well, Jeanette, you know, we're so used to seeing you. Hi, how you doing? It was just weird. But Jeanette made it the angel of GUFON. I always know when the angel of GUFON isn't here. The show leans to the left a little. Sorry. Anyway. Now, I don't know if Mick West lied because I don't know the answer to that question. How glare works with infrared. But let's say Mick West made a mistake and said it was glare, but really didn't know. Now, that would be a first. Mick West saying something without testing it. I have to look further into that. But you see how they go after, they call him a liar without talking to him. What if he just made a mistake? And what if Mick West came back and said, you know, I was wrong. I thought it was possible, but it isn't. And I made a mistake. Now, if Mick West did that, I'd be okay with it. As long as he did it quickly, but he didn't. Did he? Didn't do it at all. Because Mick West doesn't apologize. Because none of them do when they make mistakes. Jeremy Corbell didn't. No. You know why? When I first got into this field, everybody told me, everybody, do not admit when you're wrong. As soon as you admit when you're wrong, you'll never be able to pull out of it. What? Hey, what's going on over here? I hear a lot of memberships. Oh, Mr. Sunshine, you gifted memberships? Now this is just getting to another level of, hey, what's he doing that for? What are you doing that for? That is awfully nice of you, actually. Gemma Jackson, how you doing? Stingray 247, oh, I'm sorry. Stingray 427, man, how you doing? Welcome to GUFON. I like to thank the people that are, who did this again? Mr. Sunshine is gifting memberships, and I can't find the initial purchase. Hey, Richie, I don't think you get glare on infrared. It's night vision, and I don't see how you would get glare on it. Yeah, I know. It sucks. I think Mick West made a mistake, and he should have apologized for it. He should have. All right. Here it is. Look how they posted it on my end. How am it's hard to see. You know, everything comes in on my end, and sometimes it's gibbledy-gock. Sometimes I can see it. It's terrible the way they have it here on this. But Mr. Sunshine gifted 10 memberships, and you guys seen them. Hey, Tom Girl, sorry, got a gift. Jason Semero, how you doing? I don't know if you're here, but YouTube randomly chooses who gets these. And you just have to be a subscriber to GUFON. You don't even have to be here to get the free membership. Dawn Dickinson was gifted a membership. Buzz B. Wendy Wallace. Did David Wilcox get one? Susie Como. How are you? Welcome. Got a membership. Jarvis was gifted a membership. Claudia Rodriguez was gifted a membership. Commander Millarn got a membership. Thor Panku, yep. Mick's been wrong before. Oh, yeah. He just doesn't admit it. But he's been wrong that I know of 3 times. And one of those times, Third Phase of Moon called him out on it, and Mick West didn't reply. I think that's how it went. Thor, did you turn off your gifts? I'm sorry, Rich. Why? Why are you sorry? Welcome to the show, Raging Against Machine. Hey, Mike, Denmark, you know what it is? I feel good today. I haven't felt at all good. Not that I felt horrible. I was just very, very, very lethargic for a couple of weeks straight. But anyway, yeah, I worked out before the show and I was still sweating by the time the show started. But I had the energy from that, and I take a recovery drink and some pills. Yeah, it helps. Thank you for noticing. How's Turkey, Maki Day? Jar Jar Binks is here today. Good to see you, brother. All right, let's get back to the work at hand. Thank you for all those memberships. Now, don't forget, those memberships don't renew, so don't worry. You won't get charged unless you want to continue the membership. And like I always say, you picked a good time. Thanks again for doing that, Mr. Sunshine. Okay. So we have slung our gloating into the face of the left, and it's not going to end. Now, Lou Elizondo is going to be in Florida. What day? He will be here in Jacksonville in 2 days. Guess where I'm going to be? Jacksonville. I'm going to try to meet him. Be very respectful. I'm not going to be a dick. I don't know how I'll be. I'd probably say, Lou Elizondo, GUFON, right here, right now. Something like that. And then Lou would go, and then I'd go, ching, ching. How you doing, old fella? And then we'd hug it out. You know what it's going to be like? Do you remember Predator? Remember when Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, they saw each other for the first time and they shook hands, and you can see both their biceps and the glistening sweat. And then Schwarzenegger goes, because they got that manly grip, who's stronger, the grip. And then Schwarzenegger goes, it looks like they got you pushing too many pencils. Not in your direction, Dutch. His name was Dutch. Stupid. All right. Let's get back to work, like I say. What a day. Yes, I am in a better mood because Trump won. But I'm scared for the guy's life. Call me silly. I wanted to play this. Hold on. No. Get rid of that. No. This one. Did I already play this? We played that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, here we go. So, Jeremy Corbell. Jeremy Corbell was on this Mysterious Sightings podcast, talking about the hearing that's going to happen next week in 7 days, a week from today. And over here on this post, let me pull it up from Jeremy, gets into something. There's a 4-minute video I want to play here, but on November 13th, 2024, it says the second half of this UFO interview on NBC News was wild, and I suspect important, Jeremy says. Big props to the courageously informed Gaddy, NBC. Gaddy has fearlessly reported on the UFO story. the UFO hearings and whistleblowers since day one. Now, why did Jeremy say reported on the UAP story, the UFO hearings? Isn't that weird? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You guys are all small. There we go. So, he says, I can tell you firsthand that Gaddy's been an uncompromising voice for truth in unraveling the UFO puzzle for the American public, bringing honesty to an arena where that's far too rare. Rarity that is truly painful for me to have to reveal, but I'm gonna. So this is an exciting moment in my personal mission of discovery associated with UFOs. And it is also true that as an American journalist on this journey alongside the legendary George Knapp for over a decade and counting, it's clear. Come hell or high water, because of Representative Nancy Mace told you so, that on November 13th this year at the Congressional UFO hearing, well, we will know more then than we know today about the nature of the UFO reality and presence. I mean, really? I'm going to ask you quickly here before I play this. What would be new? What would be new to you? Evidence would be nice. Not going to get any of that. I have no idea what they can actually tell us that we don't already know. Because every time we hear from someone new, they repeat everything we already heard. Oh, I was a witness to the Nimitz. Oh, we know all about it. Okay, we know. Well, hey, we know about Reagan. We know about everything. Tell me something I don't know. Well, I killed a man because he showed me a UFO video and I was directed by Lou Elizondo. Wait, hold on, what? I'm joking. Of course that never happened. All right, let's play this shindig and see what lies.
APs flew over a U.S. military base, leaving...
Liar! All right, I'm sorry. I'm just joking. All right, they're talking about the drone sightings. Drones.
For 17 days, mysterious drones, or UAPs, flew over a U.S. military base, leaving the Pentagon confused and unsure as to who was behind it, and that still seems to be the case. But now, at least, the Pentagon is confirming that those drones were, in fact, spotted hovering over Langley Air Base last year, and despite those drones violating U.S. airspace, they were not shot down, even though it looks like the commander of that base did have the authority to do so. And that's just one of the many instances of things flying with impunity over restricted airspace. And in light of all this, NBC News learned on Friday that there will be another congressional hearing on UAPs in mid-November, possibly with witness testimony. I had a chance to speak with Jeremy Corbell about this on Friday. He's a journalist, podcaster, and documentary filmmaker who has published a lot of the videos we're now talking about, and we've been talking about for years. This hearing, what kind of testimony could we see there?
Right. So we are in a crisis right now of journalism in America. And there are a lot of attempts right now to stop witnesses, firsthand whistleblowers to UAP, from testifying. Now, we also have people fighting to allow for that. So the world, one way or the highway.
Okay. I have to stop it. I'm sorry. First of all, I don't understand. What's a whistleblower actually do? I'm going to pull it up. I want to see what is a whistleblower. Because maybe I'm wrong. But I didn't think you need permission in this country to speak. Whistleblowing is the activity of a person, often an employee, revealing information about activity within a private or public organization that is deemed illegal, immoral, illicit, unsafe, or fraudulent. Whistleblowers can use a variety of internal or external channels to communicate information or allegations. That's why I am angry every time they tell us there's a whistleblower. And then we find out they had to talk to Dopser to get permission, Grush. And other whistleblowers don't want to talk. No, this is a lie. This is the biggest fucking lie that I've ever heard. That a whistleblower can't speak. Oh, I'm not going to speak, but I thought you said you were a whistleblower. Well, I am. I don't want to lose my pension. I'm afraid for my life and my family's life. Then don't talk. Then shut your mouth and let somebody with some balls do it. Just because you don't have any other fucking skills to support your family doesn't mean you can call yourself a whistleblower and get away with it. There are consequences for telling the truth. There's a reason the government lies. There's a reason they reallocate money illegally. There's a reason that whistleblowers get killed for talking. This isn't a game. This is reality. And Jeremy Corbell's treating it like it's a game. Oh, now we've got whistleblowers. Oh, well, we don't know if we can get them to speak. Oh, they need permission to speak? No. A whistleblower speaks when they want to. We don't have any true whistleblowers in ufology from the government. Not yet. Not yet. Is whistleblowing a crime? Also, whistleblowers are protected from criminal prosecution and corporate lawsuits for damages resulting from their whistleblowing and provided with psychological support for dealing with harassment and stress. And okay. If you are going to be a whistleblower, it is up to you to protect yourself. Your government will not protect you. You want to whistleblow about UFOs? Well, you better get evidence, never get caught, and disperse it to 20 places around the world for your safety. But they will come after your family. If you have the evidence that breaks the whole thing wide open, you won't know it's coming. You won't know. You and your family will disappear. This is serious business. Ufology is not a joke. And Jeremy Corbell, all I can see in his eyes and other people's eyes, let's make this documentary happen. Get me front and center. Get me involved. Why is Jeremy Corbell involved? Why is George Knapp involved? I don't know how they did it. But it's all done surreptitiously, right in front of our faces, under our noses, behind our backs. We're all being lied to. It's so effing obvious. Why do they always say, hey, we got whistleblowers? Oh, no whistleblowers. Oh, they're afraid they're going to get beeped. Oh, they might get beeped. So let's not put them in danger for your success. It's a bigger game out there. Here's my thing. Here it is. We know the stories. We know UFOs are out there. Whether it be the tic-tac, paddywhack, or a star-born shaped thing that's an orb, or whatever you want to call a sphere. They exist. I know they exist. You know they exist. The whole world knows they exist. Anybody who's ever seen anything about UFOs. We don't need whistleblowers now. We don't need it. We didn't need them 5 years ago when they said off-world vehicles and then retracted it. That right there was the sign. That's when they told us the truth. That's when the truth was given. Yeah. And then they retracted it because they want to let us know. They want us to know. They want their adversaries to know that they have alien technology because that gives us the superior upper hand just in case we need it. But it wouldn't matter if we can't back engineer the stuff to make it work. So where are we 80 years later with the Roswell shit? Oh, wait, my bad. There was over 111 crashes from what I understand. So they must have a lot of different parts interchange. I mean, they must see a pattern on how this stuff works. But if you took a motorcycle and dropped it back in 1776, could they make a motorcycle, back engineer it, put the tires together? No. That's where we are. Everybody knows it. So what's the big deal? Tell us. Show us. Well, if they showed us a picture of a disc and said, this is legit, what do you think China's going to say? Oh, shit, they have disc? We already know. Did you see any propulsion devices? Nah, that's fucking outside. All right, so what's the problem? Well, it's not about that. Our adversaries know we have this shit. But once you tell the public it's official and we have it and we've been lying to you for 80 years, you open up a Pandora's box that can never close again. And the government, in my opinion, does not know what the frig they have in their possession. That's what I think. I think they may have gotten ideas from this technology. Back engineering, I'm not a believer yet. Because we haven't seen that technology on video. We haven't seen it. And if we have seen it, we don't recognize it because we're calling it a drone, a balloon, a test this, or whatever. So I always said it. We'll never know it. It'll be right in front of our faces and we'll never know.
Is going to catch up really soon about UAP. George Knapp, my mentor in journalism, and I have been giving briefings on the Hill as recently as today, watching this unfold, just like everybody else at home. I will tell you this. This is the message, and it's already been said by Representative Nancy Mace. Come hell or high water, the hearing is on. Nothing can stop it now. Nothing can. And truth and significant transparency regarding UAP is unstoppable. So what the American and global public does with that, that's up to them.
Jeremy, if I can, I want to play a bit of what the Pentagon said about those drones flying over Langley, the situation over Langley, if you don't mind. Take a look.
The number of those UAS incursions did fluctuate on any given day. But they didn't appear to exhibit any hostile intent. It's something that we, have kept our eye on.
So when you hear didn't appear to indicate hostile intent, what goes through your mind?
Right. So Gotti, I think for your audience, I could sit here and I could answer your questions, but I think their questions will be answered soon enough with these hearings, the 13th of November, because they're going to happen. And I'd just like to say to your audience, as a journalist in America, I fear no thing real or fictitious, and I embrace the truth, no matter how challenging that is for people to process. So look, man, UFOs, UAP, there are incursions on sensitive military installations. In fact, I've reported with George Knapp and you, Gotti, a lot about that. But that is a small, tiny piece of opaque glass in a larger mosaic of what UAP represent or could represent to the American and global public. I do have one message that I want to leave you with today, Gotti, and this is for every whistleblower, every American patriot who has come to me as an American journalist and who has put trust in me and George Knapp It's actually from a song by a guy called Livingston. I just learned this song. Here's what it conveys. Do not fear the truth. Fear is just your own shadow on the floor. And don't forget it.
Fear is your own shadow on the floor? Do you know that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard? It explains a lot about this guy.
So listen, Gotti, we're going to have a different conversation.
Is that not the dumbest quote you've ever heard? Listen how stupid it is.
On the floor.
What is he talking about, that guy?
Fear is just your own shadow on the floor.
Fear is just your own shadow on the floor? I don't get it. And I really don't get it.
And don't forget it.
Fear is just a shadow on the floor. Hey, guess what else? Don't forget it. Forget what? Exactly. A goose all over that stupid quote.
So listen, Gotti, we're going to have a different conversation after and on November 13th because we are having congressional hearings on UFOs and the world is going to learn
nothing
they didn't know before. And I do hope.
Okay. I bet. And on Bible. We don't learn anything at all. Nothing new. I'm excited. It's a week away. We're going to learn nothing. What are we going to learn? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think we're going to learn? What do you think we're going to learn? I don't know. I'm that they flew with impunity, big word, over Jamaica. Oh, if they flew over Gilligan's Island. No, I'm serious. That's new. We're not going to know anything new. I don't understand what they can tell us that's new. Anybody? Don't fear the Reaper? I like it, Kabbalion. The machine elves understand. Yes, he did. Bolt until you call me. Yes. Okay. Got it. What a dill hole. One of my favorite words. Blue Oyster Bar, Dave. He was smoking DMT while writing. Oh, yeah. Fear is just your shadow on the floor. Ah, why am I on the floor? It moves when I move. Ah. That's a soy boy. That's half a man. On DMT. Corbell is trolling. Yes! That's what's going on. Trump and Knapp are trolling the whole UFO world. It has to be. Wait a minute. Is Jaime Maussan doing that too? With the Moomy Doomies? I can't handle it anymore. I just can't. We're being trolled. That's what it is. We're being trolled. I didn't even think of that we're being trolled by Jaime Maussan. I believe we're being trolled. We're going to have a meeting and it's going to go like this. I have nothing to give the public, so we're going to make it happen this way. Remember the Moomy Doomies we saw back in the 90s? How about we pay a couple of doctors? Why am I talking like that? How about we pay a couple of doctors to, say their Moomy Doomies are hybrids? Why don't we put out a hoax to show the world we could make it happen? That's what they're doing. It has to be. And they picked the dumbest of the dummies Moomy Doomies, the one that looks like a lollipop with a hand, it's, or a who. It's got to be. And then they pick it up like, with no gloves. I just don't know. Oh, sorry, John. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. The head. God dang. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yep. Well, we've got a mummy here. Not really a mummy. Whatever. Moomy Doomy. And, hello, can you save me? I mean, that's how they treated the Moomy Doomies. Oh, we got one right here. It's a little baby. It's only 6 inches long. Tall. Whatever. Put that one to sleep. Reesh. They're trolling. I can't believe it. And if they're not trolling, they are disinfo agents. And I mean that, and I say that with a heavy... I don't have the gallbladder anymore, okay? But I said it with a heavy heart. Again, I got this gizzard in my throat now. All right, let's get out of here. What else I got? Trying to get up to speed. Duh. All right. Michelangelo, I don't understand, says, I had to reply with a duh, because that, duh. He says, only whistleblowers with firsthand knowledge about UFO crash retrieval program or UFO detection program should testify during congressional hearing. I applaud that. Only that. Firsthand. Only that type of whistleblower can move the needle. Stories about UFO encounters don't matter anymore. And that's coming from that side of ufology. Times are changing. It didn't matter if Trump became president at all. It doesn't matter who the president is. We're going to get the stories the way they're going to tell it to us in the time frame that they want to tell it to us in. So whether you want disclosure or not, well, we all know it's not going to happen, but it's not going to happen. And I can't think of what anything new can be told during this congressional hearing. What? I can't. The whole time tonight, I just don't know what is new. You know what would be new? Evidence. How about a little bit of that? Anybody got some evidence anywhere? No. First-hand whistleblower. We got one of those. We do. Well, let's get them in. They're afraid? What are they afraid? Oh. Yeah. Do they have evidence? No. What the fuck are they afraid of? Get them over here. That's a second-hand whistleblower. That's better than the Grush one that was third and fourth hand. Get me the second hand. We had our first-hand whistleblower, and his name was Eleganzo. We had another one called, you guessed it, Favid Fravor. No, Fravid David. No, Fravid Daver. Yeah. Did I say it wrong? I said David Fravor, right? Favid David. Who else was the first hand? That's first-hand shit. He saw it with his own eye, with his own eyes. And Alex Dietrich. Dun-dun-dun-dun. She saw it too, didn't you, girl? Well, thank you very much for that intense performance. Oh, we got a great group here tonight, folks. We got David Fravor, who did a 360 with a UFO. We'll talk about that. And we also have a guy who says he never saw them with his own eyes. But for 2 years, his co-pilots and friends saw them. For 2 years? Yeah. Okay. Every day? Pretty hefty. Pretty hefty stuff. And, well, we don't have any evidence. But they're hell of a story. Aren't they, David Fravor? What, did he leave? They're not going to tell. What are they going to tell us? Oh, I saw David Fravor see the UFO. No, they can't tell us anything like that. Something new would be, I was part of a program that none of you have ever heard of before. And we didn't have a name for it, but jokingly, we called it the UFO Hut. Because it was deep in the South, in the Florida Peninsula. That was an accident, a Freudian slip. It was in the Yucatan Peninsula. Exactly, phone. And I forgot what I was going to say. Gee, I guess that medication really works. Once you start talking about what you want to blow whistles on, you just forget, who am I? Oh my God, where am I? Ma? I went backwards to a baby. Anytime I start talking or mention the acronym UAP or UFO, the MK Ultra, they got me. They got me. Oh, what was I going to show you guys? That's right. I meant to show you something. Hold on. I'm just talking out my ass because I'm happy. Weird UFOs. What are they doing? This one's insane, it says. Check it out. This is good. This is interesting. And this is a UFO or two or a few. I like this one. Hold on, it's coming up. However, my friends, I tell you with the heavy heart, I think it's drones. Don't you just want to, I hate myself for saying it, but you'll see. Can we show it? Go ahead.
Explain to me what these lights in the fucking sky are over here. I've been watching them.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me put myself out of the... Whoop. No. Yes.
For ages.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I hear airplanes, and those look like two airplanes.
And they are... I've seen them from miles away. And they are moving rapid. Like they'll be right next to each other 1 minute and then they'll just...
They're moving rapidly. Rapidly. You have to add the ly. That's adjectives.
Apart from each other, like over a kilometer away from each other. Look at the car so I get a clearer video.
These are airplanes, you dill hole.
This is crazy.
See, I got it. I did it right. Hey, Renee cruising.
Turn my car off as well.
What's up? These are airplanes, yo. And so what? They have lights on them that make them look this way.
If I zoom in, it just goes blurry.
I told you this was good. Hey, you wanted it, you got it. Welcome back. Third phase Giordano report. Coming to you from this...
They've been just dancing around each other for ages. I don't know why they're now just staying next to each other.
Oh, it's amazing. Look at how fast they're going. About as fast as an airplane. Here's what it looked like in the beginning for those of you just getting here. Oh my God, Gilligan, it looks like two airplanes, little buddy. Yeah, it looks like airplanes that are turning, right? That are like this. You know, usually they go, but no, these are like this. So you got the wings like this. That's why you have the cross figures here. Come on, guys. This isn't rocket science. Oh, it is it? Yeah, it is. That's right.
For ages. And they...
I don't know about you, but I hear airplanes.
I've seen them from miles away. And they are moving.
But why aren't there any lights blinking? I'll tell you why. Because this is probably some sort of air show maneuver practice range or something like that. That's what I think this is. And that's why they're colorful. Capiche?
In rapid. Like they'll be right next to each other 1 minute and then they'll just
No,
They'll
that's not true.
fly apart from each other, like
We never saw them fly apart once.
over a kilometre away from each other. Let me get out of the car so I get a clearer video. Hold on.
See, they're making it up. I hate when people make up the narrative that they thought that we want to hear. I hate this shit.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car. Jesus Christ. Great video. Way to hold it steady there, Rocky.
If I zoom in, it just goes blurry.
Yeah, well, oh, wow. Not only is it blurry, I think you've got Parkinson's.
Just dancing
Or you're,
around each other for ages. I don't know why they're now just staying next to each other.
Oh, look at those airplanes. Oh, I mean, UFOs, they just split apart so terribly.
They're so bright.
Oh, it is so bright.
There's no noise in the sky either.
No noise. They're like 2 miles away. Of course you're not going to hear them yodel.
One to the left, and all of a sudden they'll just like swap rapidly.
Nah, that's not what happened. It's an airplane.
As well. There's like green.
No.
You can see there's like a red ball. Like
It's an airplane.
Blue now. Now it's going red.
Anyway. They're moving very, very airplane-like.
Look how far apart they are from each other now.
And look, I bet you it's going in for a landing and the video ends. Oh my God, how's that even possible? Of course. Terrible. Just a terrible, terrible movie. I wouldn't want to show my family that one. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. 2 days, we're going to go see Eleganzo. Oh, I want to show you something. I think this is... I don't know, man. I think this is a reflection of something. And I don't know how they're doing it. But I'm going to look at it real quick here. I don't like this video. I showed this before. But I want to show again. Just because... it's weird. Whoa. Oh no, I accidentally hit a feature and it's going to bring up a bunch of freaking stupid stuff now. Yep, here it comes. Get rid of that. I don't want it. So, apparently in China, this guy's out on his balcony and sees a meteor in the sky. When it hits the ground, it disappears. But, like, it disappeared in the earth. You know, look. See, this is why well, it can't be a reflection. Look, he's going outside. Pillars are going by. Watch it hit the ground here. Watch. The whole thing disappears. Look, watch. Now what happened there? I don't understand. How does the back end of that tail disappear with the front? Shouldn't the front disappear, the left side, then it just fall in on itself? No explosion. This has to be faked. But he's outside. Look. Could it be a reflection? Could that be glass? Right here? In this whole area? And what we're seeing is behind him? It could be. A plane pulling a glider. But look at the way it disappears. Doesn't make sense. The whole thing looks weird. I don't like it. And look at where it is in the sky. Look at how far it goes. And the weird thing is it's coming down at it looks like a strange angle. Like if it's coming down, why doesn't it just go down? Why is it moving this way the same time it's going down? I don't know. It's just weird. It looks right, though. I don't know. I don't know. They say it went into the earth. That's all they know. But I think it's a reflection trick. It's gotta be. I don't know, guys.
Que locura.
Que locura? I don't know what that means. I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. It's a weird one. It is. It's very strange. So what do you think's going to happen now that Trump's in? That's the main question, Johnny. Well, I keep saying it. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait for anything disclosure. Don't you think he's got a lot more stuff to take care of? I think after the first year, 2026, February, feels good. January, February, some about February 13th rings a, what day would that be? Next year. February 13th next year would be a Thursday. So I'll say 13th or 14th. Usually what they'll do if there's some sort of catastrophic something or another, they drop the news on a Friday and they let everybody mull it over the weekend. Then Monday, everybody's got their ducks in a row. And then they talk about it and they know more about it. So I believe then, February 13th or 14th next year, there will be some sort of announcement, some sort of something, evidence that may have been found. I don't know. It could be Jaime Maussan. I just got a feeling, my own personal feeling. That's it. And I want to thank you all for hanging out tonight for a new era, for at least, well, as long as he lives. It's sad to say. As long as the guy lives a little bit. All right. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you for your support. Let me see if anything came through. And I appreciate the new memberships. Thank you very much, Mr. Sunshine, for giving those out, buying those for 10 people. And also for the supers and everybody else. Thank you for your support. Newcomers and veterans, thank you for making the show fun in that chat room. I see the conversations going on. Nothing to do with me. I don't care. You know that. You guys are here because you're here. You're here to support Truthology for ufology. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys have no idea. Do you? Do you have? Oh, it is Truthology for ufology daily for you. That's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. It is Wednesday, the November 6th, the year of our Lord Zitch, 2024. Have a great night and daily and bless.